Hey, this is Brandon Turner, and I'm going to talk to you guys about the switch Hardflip. So, who influenced me first was when Kareem Campbell did it over a table, and I was just like, how could he pop that trick over a table? You know, there's Donnie Barley and a lot of other people who influenced me, but me and Peter Smolik, we just were in a schoolyard one day and we just had to get our footing right to figure out how to do the trick. So from then on, like, I just kind of had it down. The reason why I got it down is because Smolik, like, anytime I would learn a trick, he would have me do it down the 6th stair 5 times in a row. He'd be like, you ain't got that shit unless you do it 5 times in a row. And if you don't do it, then you ain't getting a ride home. You know, skating was a little different then, you know. The main places I wanted to do was Carlsbad and Wallenberg, so anything else was just practice. But yeah, I did it everywhere just to have it down. What people don't know is that a lot of people online and stuff, they'd be like, oh, the ramp. You use the ramp, it doesn't count, and I will say it again, you are not skating that without the ramp because there's a gate there. Back in the day, you could come down the hill and hit it, but every single person skates it with the ramp. So with that being said, we had to wake up at like 7 in the morning because we wanted to skate it before 10 because it gets windy. And then you have to set up the ramp and then be ready to get down right away. So it's like that other aspect in it of like it being super early in the morning and just having the pressure of skating that for the first spot, you know? So it's just like a lot, it's really nerve-wracking. And then we set up the ramp and then my foot was like already hurt. So I was like, there's no way I can bail down this. Like I have to land it, like no matter what. So every time I tried it, I landed on it. And a week before that, which is huge, what I haven't talked about is like I visualized it like through meditation, like in my meditation, just visualizing doing it. And in my meditation, I couldn't land it. There's always like some aspect wrong or whatever. And then the night before in the hotel, I visualized it. And then I'm like, okay, I'm ready. And it was so crazy. The way it felt when I landed is exactly how it felt in my meditation. So it was crazy. I already did it in my mind, and then it was exactly when I landed, and I just couldn't believe it. I mean, I believe in this stuff, but when it actually happens, I'm like, oh, this is real. And a lot of skaters do a lot of visualizing before and everything, but this really was like mental for me. When I do it, I use more of a scoop technique. Some people use like the ball of their toe to do like it kind of in a switch flip way, like kind of behind you. But I could do it that way, but I don't because I like it my way and the Kareem way. So I kind of rest my foot in my heel like really lightly on the tail in kind of like the scoop section of the nose, and I skate off the nose, not the tail. And then my front foot is kind of like more towards the forward of the bolts, kind of like in a switch flip position. And that's not even for like the kick, that's more of just like a comfort placement. And then I look where I want the board to go. So I look at my board and then I let it go between my right leg. And then I wait for it and catch it with both of my feet behind me. And then land it. Every time. I'm joking.